Good morning, you two. I'm glad that you could make it today.
Well, yeah, of course we made it. We work today. We're on the schedule today. So yeah, we did in fact make it to work where we're supposed to be today.
Now, Dylan, this type of behavior is exactly why I wanted to see you two this morning. I'm getting really fed up with this negative energy that you guys are bringing into Judy twos. I just really think this is something we ought to work on as a team.
Well, maybe if you paid it. Okay. So I'm sorry. You want us to work as a team? We, like, as in all three of us. Not just me and Francis. You want all of us to contribute to this whole kumbaya, getting along, bringing positive energy into the workplace. All right. So that means that implies that you have to put an effort too. Is that what I'm understanding? Because I absolutely agree in that case.
Well, Dylan, I have tried time and time again to be friendly and be welcoming and try to lift your guys' spirits, but I'm just not seeing the same energy from the other side.
That's because you're not seeing the results from our side of things. Well, I wonder why that is. Is it because you constantly screw up the schedule? Is it because we're underpaid and overworked? Is it because of all this, frankly, fake personality, this fake positivity that you're bringing in here? I can already tell you don't care. You don't care. Like you don't. You think you do, you don't. You're like psychotic or something. You think that you have like this whole like positivity thing.
Now, Dylan,
No. Let me finish. You think you have like this whole positivity thing going on where everybody's gonna sing Kumbaya and join together. That's not the reality, man. Anyone thinking like that is delusional. They're all wrapped up in their own mind and they're trying to cope with what's going on in this godforsaken workplace.
Dylan.
And they're coping. They're coping. This is all coping. None of it's real.
Now that is just a rotten way to see things, Dylan. Now that kind of attitude is precisely why you feel so miserable and why you're always spreading it to everyone else. From the very beginning, you never even wanted to give this job a chance. But this is where you are now, and it's best to just try to make the most of it and try to connect with those around you instead of coming in every day wallowing about how miserable you are.
Oh, really? And what is there exactly to enjoy? Not getting paid enough? Doing tattoos that I never even wanted to do in the first place? Getting called lazy and being underappreciated for everything that I bring to the table and always being told, oh, you screwed up this client, oh, you have a bad attitude, blah, blah, blah. How am I supposed to thrive in an environment like that? You're asking way too much of me, all right? You're right that this is the way that it is, but that's exactly why I complain. Complaining's all I have left. That's all I have left.
Dylan, please.
Ugh. You need to be put in a mental facility.
Now, there's no need for such hostility, you two. Especially coming from you, Francis. You're here for the same issue.
My case is completely different. I have some real valid complaints to bring to the table here that aren't getting acknowledged and are getting swept under the rug just because I'm some crazy old man.
Well, let's hear it.
I came into this job with a real passion for the work, unlike Dylan over here. And I came in here excited and eager to do tattoos. But that joy got sucked up because of the lacks of you and your management. You are fundamentally flawed in the way you run things. You expect positivity from everyone else without giving it back. Having this old artificial nice voice isn't the same as giving people a real welcoming environment. It's just a front you put up to seem and to feel like you're doing something useful for us without actually putting in the effort as our boss. What good is positivity when you're forcing it onto everyone? What good is positivity if you know it's not gonna get you anywhere? It's not gonna get you promoted, it's not gonna get you any more money in your pocket. You're just a slave to the job. It's all just a job instead of a passion or a hobby anymore. No one around here can just embrace the enjoyment of creating tattoos anymore, because at the end of the day, it's all about how much money you're making.
I mean, I don't really care about any of the tattoo shit, but I'm obligated to agree with him here. And Dylan, that's another thing. The profanity has got to stop around here. I don't want anyone coming into this shop and hearing a swamp of swear words. It's just not a good environment for customers.
Did you even take in anything I just said?
So let's go ahead and work on that profanity, and let's just try to come in with a more open mindset. Don't think about the money. Don't think about the work. Think about your hobby and why you came here in the first place. It's important to hold on to your origins rather than stressing about, the logistics of it all and the company itself. You don't have to worry about that. I'm the boss here, I'm the manager, and I will take care of all that on my own. I mean, I have to focus on all this work constantly too. I grew up doing tattoo art and I loved it, and ever since I took on a managerial position, I haven't been doing it so much, but that's okay, because I know that I'm managing others who love to do this and love their work. What kind of managerial work are we talking here? Because I'm pretty positive I've seen these same papers just sitting here for the past 5 days. Well, Dylan, until you're promoted to my position when I decide to retire, that is for me to know.
You didn't even listen to a word I said. How can I look back on my youth fondly when it was destroyed by a corporate world? You're just rolling with the punches and accepting it as is. That's just weak.
You boys, I don't think we're going to come to an agreement here. We simply just have different lifestyles, and I am not a licensed therapist who can help you two with these issues. Regardless of your problems or what you've been to or whether you had a bad morning or not, it's never an excuse to bring that same energy and project it onto others. It's simply not fair. Everyone has the capability to turn that frown upside down instead of sitting there and frowning and being angry that everyone else is smiling. Name one specific thing at this job for me to smile at. Well, how about my lovely office? Don't you love how it's decorated? Oh, yeah, you got me with that one. You know what, you're so right. Okay, well, I think I've really had a change of heart after seeing the butterflies on the wall. I think I'm ready to go back into work with a can-do attitude that you pride yourself on here at Judy Twos. Now, Dylan, is that sarcasm I'm hearing? No, man. I'm just really excited to get out there and get started on my client. Matter of fact, she's gonna be here in 30 minutes, so maybe I should actually go out there and set up my station instead of wasting more time in here. Adios. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting my office to be that persuasive, but if it works, then it works.
If you didn't think it was that persuasive, why would you use that as your first example for something to smile about?
Now, Francis, I understand your concerns, but the workplace and bringing this all to your manager, it's just not the right way to handle childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma? My childhood was great. It was the best part of my life. We're talking about adulthood trauma here. You really weren't listening to anything I was saying.
Now, Francis, I hear you and I'm listening.
I don't think you are listening. You never listen. That's the fundamental problem people have with you, is you just don't listen. It goes in one ear and out the other. You only hear what you want to hear.
I will take your feedback into consideration, Francis. Now, I think you'd better get out there with Dylan and start working while you wait for your client. I think you need someone to talk to, and I'm just simply not qualified for that position, and I would recommend seeking out some professional help.
Professional help that I can't afford with this kind of pay.
Okay, good talk, Francis. So she basically just told us to go get a therapist and that we need professional help, as if it's something wrong with us. As if it's something wrong with us. It's her company. It's her business. It's her underpaying and her overworking. That's the problem. And she was just deflecting. It's all us. It's all in our brains. It's our negative mindset. We need to talk to a therapist. A therapist we can't afford, for the record. Therapy actually sounds like a great first step. Oh yeah, like you need therapy for literally anything. What's wrong with you? You have no flaws. You've got a family. You're married. You've got kids. You have a job that you actually enjoy. Yeah, Penelope living the life over here, telling other people what to do with theirs. I truly cannot believe you can speak like that and still not see how you are the problem. And the assumption that I must have some kind of perfect life just because I'm happier than you really says a lot.
You know, maybe we could have had a real conversation without it turning into a therapy session if Dylan didn't start talking about being delusional and...
I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy. Correction, I was calling everybody else delusional, alright? Not myself.
Maybe if you would let me speak first and talk about the problem with the pay and how she treats her workers, then she wouldn't have just glossed over me. But after hearing your side of the story and how crazy you sounded, she decided to lump
How
me
has she
in
not
with you.
fired these guys? Oh my. Such a migraine. It's too bad Sherbert and Chloe aren't here. They're the only tolerable people around here. Well, besides you, of course. Don't forget about April. April's here too. It's never my intention to exclude you, April. I'm simply separating the artists from the non-artists. Non-artist. Because I'm nothing else. I'm just not an artist. Oh, mercy. Will you two get a grip? I deeply apologize for the outburst. It seems Judy's right that your negativity is rubbing off on the rest of us. I think we can all respectfully agree that Judy is not a good boss. She is very artificial, she doesn't mean the things that she says, and she isn't very organized. We all know this. But purposefully coming in every day with this spiteful attitude towards the world does nothing but drag you down and hold you back from growth. You are willingly suffering because it is the only thing you are familiar with. Sure, a positive attitude isn't a cure-all, but neither is having a negative one. I need a day off. Well, of course, it's easy for you to say that. Just look at where you are in life. Nothing similar to where I'm at right now. Nobody knows what's going on in my life. Nobody ever asks. Nobody bothers to check on little old Dylan over here.
We don't bother because you told us everything already. What else is there to ask? What, you wait for breakfast?
Oh, how nice of you. How considerate of you, Francis. I ate a bowl of Cheerios and an Eggo. Just one singular Eggo, because there was one left. In a box of 24, by the way, so there's an even number of Eggos, so they are designed to be eaten in even numbers. And one of my shit-ass roommates decides to eat, 1, 3, 5? I don't know how many. But an odd number of Eggos, leaving me with just one measly Eggo, and then it got burnt in the toaster.
And Dylan, not everything has to be a life story. Ugh, I just want to focus on my work. Maybe you ought to do the same. Ugh.
Hi, I'm here for a 1 o'clock with Dylan. Oh, hi. Oh. Well, shit, I don't have your station set up. How about you give me a minute? Excuse me, sir, the language. Excuse me, young lady, is there anyone I can complain to about this? God damn it.